can't wait to tell you who came to see us this week. First of all, there's old Big Blue Diamond himself, Jackie Ward. And our rhinestone cowgirl, Miss Dottie West. And to open our show, a living legend in country music, George Possum Jones.
Well, in North Carolina, way back in the hills, lived my old pappy, and he had him a still. He brewed white lightning till the sun went down. He'd fill him a jug and he'd pass it around. Mighty, mighty pleasing, pappy's gonna squeeze him. Ooh, white lightning. Well, the G-Man team and the revenues too, searching for a place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book it, Pappy kept a cooking. Ooh, white lightning. Well, I asked my old pappy why he called his brew White Light instead of Mountain Dew. I took a little sip and right away I knew, as my eyes bugged out and my face turned blue. Lightning started flashing, thunder started clashing. What lightning. Well, the G-Man team and the revenues too, searching for a place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book it, Pappy kept a cooking. Play me something wild on something. Well, the city slicker came and he said, I'm tough. I think I want to taste that powerful stuff. He took one slug, drink it on down. I heard him a moaning as he hit the ground. Mighty, mighty pleasing, Pappy's gonna squeeze him. Ooh, white lightning. Well, the G-Man team and the revenues too, searching for a place where they made his brew. They were looking, trying to book it, Pappy kept a cooking. Ooh, that's all I could hold.
Over the years, I have conducted a survey among country singers, and anytime I would say, who's your favorite country singer? I would say that in 9 cases out of 10, they would say, George Jones. Would you welcome George Jones to Popular Country?
Thank you. Thank you, Ralph. Good to be here. Thank you.
George, every singer I've ever met loves George Jones.
Well, I love them for loving me.
Hank Williams was one of your idols, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. He was quite a few people's idol, and he definitely was one of mine.
Didn't you get to meet him one time when you were a little boy?
Yes, he came to Beaumont, Texas, where I was first started off playing. I'm not sure of the year, but it seems like it was around 1949. I had just started picking a little bit with a married couple called Eddie and Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
And I was playing electric guitar with him, and he came and was playing in town that night, and he came by our radio show at 4 in the afternoon and did wedding bells with us on the show.
Did you speak to him?
Oh, definitely. We sit and talked quite a bit.
What did he say to you?
Well, I mostly sit and listen. He mostly talked really to the grown people. I was only about 17 years old.
Okay, all right. That must have been a big thrill for you.
See, I'm not that old.
That must have been a big thrill for you.
It certainly was. In fact, I was to think that I was going to play electric guitar behind Hank Williams, and I don't think I ever hit a note while he was singing. I just froze.
I imagine there are a lot of young guitar players that have said the same thing about George Jones.
Right. Well, I don't know. Not about me, but it's an honor, though. A lot of the artists say I might be their favorite, and it does make me feel good.
Here's one of your fans now.
It certainly is.
If you look over your shoulder, you'll meet Miss Dottie West.
Today I bought myself a brand new pencil. I picked up a yellow legal pad. It's gonna take at least that many pages to write you of the bad times that I've had. Just so there's no mistake about me leaving, goodbye will be the first word that I'll write. Writing this is gonna be so easy, remembering all the lonely nights I've cried. I wish that I could hide and watch you read this. Oh, I'd like to see the look that's on your face. At first you'll smile and think that I'm only joking, but the smile will fade and a tear will take its place. When you read the part where I no longer love you, you'll try your best to think between the lines, but I'm gonna make it plain enough to show you, if I have to write it down 1,000 times. But every word I write comes out, I love you. I'd like to say it's over, but no matter how I try, every word I write comes out, I love you. Yes, I've loved you much too long to say goodbye. Yes, I've loved you much too long to say goodbye.
Dottie, come over here and talk to me, darling. You a George Jones fan?
I sure am. Have been for a long time.
I thought you were one of those I had surveyed.
Oh, yes. I love his singing. He is the real country stylist.
Did you ever go up and ask another singer for his autograph or her autograph?
I asked Patsy Cline for an autograph.
She was,
And I have Jim Reeves' autograph.
well, fact is, both those people were instrumental in some of your successes, weren't they?
Right.
Don't you have a scrapbook that once belonged to Patsy Cline?
She gave it to me about 3 weeks before the accident, and I cherish it very much, but I plan to give it to her daughter soon. Julie is now 18, and I plan to give it to her, and I think that she should have it, really.
It's a scrapbook that she kept herself on her own career.
Right, and I never really could understand why she wanted to give it to me. We became close friends, and I loved her dearly, and I loved her singing. I just worshipped her singing.
Boy, she was a big star.
She really was.
Hey, we're going to go to another George Jones song right here.
Good.
George, of course, is great with the country ballad, and I think this is one of the prettiest songs he does. So let's welcome back George Jones.
You look good in anything you choose to wear. Even a trace of gray would look good in your hair. You look fine in sunshine, baby, or the shadows of a storm, but you always look your best here in my arms. You look good when you sit and rock our baby. You look great, a perfect picture, oh lady. And you look fine, oh, in sunshine, baby. You're the shadows of a storm, but you always look your best here in my arms. We look good walking together, and we feel so good holding each other. I'm depending on your tender love to keep me safe and warm, but you always look your best here in my arms. I'm depending on your sweet, tender love to keep me warm. Yes, you always look your best here in my arms.
I want you folks to meet another friend of mine who's not quite right. Jackie Ward. Jackie, we're happy to have you on Pop Goes the Country.
Thank you, Ralph. It's good to be here.
You still work in Las Vegas?
Yeah, I've been out there quite a bit recently and working a lot.
I understand the Duke came to see you.
Oh, hey, scared me to death. You know, I've always, he's always been the man, the All-American. Finished the show, and I looked out, and there he sat, John Wayne, out in the audience, and I didn't know what I was beside myself. Ran out to meet him and grabbed his hand, I says, Mr. Wayne, you'll never know how thrilled I am to have you at one of my shows.
You have to get off to your place, too, right?
Where am I going?
You're going to cross the way.
I'm gonna go sing.
But we're gonna bring all of our stars back in a review now. As we listen again, well, we're going to listen to Jackie the first time, and again to Dottie West, and again to George Jones. So let's go to Jackie.
I was somewhere down in Texas, pretty close to San Antonio. I was low down, tired and hungry, facing one more night alone. Then I saw this Texas angel drinking doubles at the bar. She could take me close to heaven, and I wondered if she would go that far. And I said, Lord, I'd like to love you, lady. You think maybe that you might let me love you, Texas angel. Let me help you fly tonight. I can see that you're a lady, and it shows that you've done well. I know you're a Texas angel, so why are you here in this hell? That whiskey glass won't hold your sorrow, or whatever you can't face. If you're looking for tomorrow, you won't find it in this place. Lord, I'd like to love you, lady. Do you think maybe that you might? Let me love you, Texas Angel. Let me help you fly tonight. Lord, I'd like to love you, lady. Do you think maybe that you might? Let me love you.
Time still comes around, though he's someone else's now, and I can't lay him down, no matter how I try. 'Cause I leave him, then I find he's no farther than my mind. Makes me wonder if I ever said goodbye. Night and day it's all the same. Pour some whiskey on the flame and burn another memory from my mind. Moved uptown, Lord, I've come a long way down. Makes me wonder if I ever said goodbye. He always says hello the way he used to, but my God, he always said goodbye one time. Heaven knows I live in hell, and this bedroom is my cell. Makes me wonder if I ever said goodbye. Makes me wonder if I ever said goodbye. For the Jones Boys. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I love her and I just can't live without her. And I've got the urge to tell the world about her. How her love's a secret and can't see the light of day. But I went and wrote this love song anyway. Her name is Horizon. Her hair is just like, and she measures. But someday I'll fill in the lines when she and I are free, and we'll walk in the sunshine and me. What really is a scandal and disgrace to have to call your woman what's her face? But her husband thinks he owns her heart and soul for life, and he'll kill the man who messes with his wife. But her name is her eyes, her hair is just like, and she measures. But someday I'll fill in the lines when she and I are free, and we'll walk in the sunshine, oh, and me. Someday I'll fill in the line when she and I are free, and we'll walk in the sunshine, oh, oh, and me. Her name is
I want to thank Jackie Ward for coming to
Thank
see
you,
us.
Ralph. It was good being here.
And Miss Dottie West,
Hey, I enjoyed it.
did you have a good time?
Sure did.
Before we go, all America wants to know, George, what her name is.
Well, I guess it's Tammy Jones.
Tammy Jones.
I reckon. Now, Bobby Braddock would argue with you.
You know, I guess.
Are you saying her name is Tammy?
Well, that's what most people think, Ralph, so I'll just say that.
Thank you for coming, George.
Thank you. I've enjoyed it.
We're going to go, my friends. The Jones boys are going to play, and we'll say so long till next week on Pop Goes the Country.